My name is Chris Obo. I am here on behalf of my team to present bond valuation and interest rate presentation. This is meant to explain to investors what it is when you are investing in a bond. Well, we define bond. Our objective is to define the bond and the key bond provision, key features. We also want to identify the bond provisions and the parties that they are valuable to, how bonds are issued and traded in the stock market. We also want to discuss how bond and other assets values are determined, and the effect of changes, the effect of rate changes on bonds. So those are the things, our objective that we want to discuss today. So we start by defining bond. What is a bond? A bond is a long-term promissory note issued by a business or a governmental unit. The issuer receives money in exchange for promising to repay back both the principal and interest on a specified date. Bonds are issued at par value. This par value is the stated face value of the bond. And the coupon rate interest, this is the coupon payment over the life of the bond that is being issued. Now we are going to discuss the bond provisions. The bond has two major provisions. The first one is called a call bond. Call provisions are rights granted to the bond issuer to redeem the bond at amount greater than the par value. This provision is meant to protect the bond issuer. We also have the sinking fund. The sinking fund provision is a feature that facilitates the orderly retirement of the bond when it is issued. This feature is meant to protect the bondholders. Bonds are issued at par value to bondholders from the issuing corporation to raise funds. That's the primary reason for the corporation, so that they can carry out their business operations and possibly to expand their businesses. Corporate bonds are primarily traded in electronic marketplaces or over the telephone instead of an organized exchange place. You could never see them being traded physically. Then also, most bonds are owned by and traded among several financial institutions, including banks, insurance companies, mutual funds, and pension funds. Information on bonds that are being traded is not widely published. Instead, a group of representatives have them listed at the New York Stock Exchange, and they are the ones that are trading the bond at the stock exchange. That's it.